Right now at 6, a man shot in the parking lot of a Middletown business, and police are still looking for the person who killed him.
And taking a look at the scary side of artificial intelligence, how the tech can be used by scammers and what you can do to protect yourself.
So anchors away, what you can do to stay safe on the water this summer. We have some safety reminders for you right now at 6.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning. First at 6, some hazy sun. Warmish temperatures, though, to start the week. Good morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Let's get you your check on the forecast right off the bat with meteorologist Matt Scott. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hi. Forecast is, aside from, just as we called it, Saturday was a washout. Yesterday, much nicer. We're heading into the week, same note. Mostly clear, slightly smoky start. You know what the haze is coming from all the way up in Canada. Seasonal temperatures taking over for the most part, and it's a mostly dry week. We'll talk about that coming up. The satellite radar picture is quiet. Got a light wind out of the north. Temperatures not bad, ranging from 47 in Danbury and Wilmanic up to 57 in New Haven and Bridgeport, Hartford clocking in right now at 52 degrees. Again, fairly light wind, not a big deal, calm to about 9 miles an hour. Bus stop forecast takes you into the low to mid 70s later on this afternoon. A few clouds coming in the afternoon, but nothing producing any rain. The smoke has been providing some beautiful skies, including some amazing sunrises. So if you see one, take a shot of it. We would love to see it. Let's take a shot of the roads right now. We always are loving to see Lauren Zenzi. Good morning on this Monday.
Good morning on this Monday to you, Matt. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. If you are heading out the door this morning, luckily no crashes or incidents as of right now. Obviously that can change minute by minute, but we do have a couple of areas of heavier volume. No crashes coming up on the Department of Transportation website, but over in the Tolland area, I-84 eastbound traveling at about 18 miles an hour. Like I said, no indication of road work or a crash, so we are going to keep an eye on that. Also down in East Lyme, we're seeing traffic moving very slow at I-95 northbound at about 17 miles an hour. So as soon as I hear anything or see anything, I'll of course bring it to you here on air, online, and also on our Fox 61 News app. 91, 84, Route 2 in and out of the capital city, all looking good. Taking a live look out on I-91, north and southbound traffic moving freely. And then down in Fairfield County, we are starting to see that heavier volume start to build in the Bridgeport to Fairfield area on the southbound side of I-95. We'll check in again on the roads coming up in the next half hour. For now, Tim and Erica, back over to you.
Well, thank you. It is 6:02. Middletown police this morning are still looking for witnesses to a deadly shooting that happened early Sunday morning.
A 20-year-old New Britain man was killed in a parking lot. Police believe people saw it happen, and they're hoping those people can help police find the shooter.
Yeah, police haven't released the name of the victim at this point, but they did say he was killed around 4 a.m. in the parking lot of the Hidden Hookah Lounge. Police said there's no threat to the public at this point. And we spoke with some people who said they were surprised by the news.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. That doesn't usually happen in Middletown.
Seeing some of the things they're doing in Middletown, it's a great place. It's unfortunate that they did have this incident.
Again, police said there were other people in the parking lot, they think, who saw the shooting happen. So they asked anybody with information on the shooter to please contact them.
All day this morning, Hartford police are asking for help as they search for a missing 4-month-old boy. Now, take a look at the picture here. His name is Nikolai Murray. He has been missing since last Thursday. Police are asking anyone with information to please give them a call. And this morning in Norwalk, a family forced out of their home after a fire. It caught fire on the car. Fire crews say that car was parked in an attached garage at a home on Cranier Lane. Now, everyone inside the home was able to get out, so no one was hurt. The cause of the fire is under investigation, though. And to Lebanon now, Connecticut, there this morning where several families are without a home after several apartments caught fire. Officials say the fire started just before 1 a.m. on Sunday on West Town Street. Unfortunately, no one was hurt there. The Red Cross is assisting the families that are displaced.
Well, this morning, a 70-year-old man is in critical condition after he was hit by a car while riding a bike in Rocky Hill. It happened just before 10 p.m. Saturday night near the intersection of the Silas Dean Highway and Elm Street. Police said the driver of the car did stay on the scene. In Rocky Hill, police are still looking for more witnesses. In Glastonbury, police are looking for help figuring out what led up to a deadly crash. A car hit a tree just after midnight yesterday in the area of Hopewell and Matson Hill roads. Now, they need witnesses because it was a one-car crash and the victim was the only person in the car. Please call the Glastonbury PD if you can help.
Well, one of two suspects accused of robbing someone at knife point in East Lyme is due in court later this morning. According to police, 29-year-old TJ Tracus and his girlfriend, 32-year-old Maria Page, lured someone into Page's apartment back in April with the promise of sexual favors. And that's when police say they robbed the victim. Tracus is set to face a judge today on several charges, including robbery and also unlawful restraint. No word on when Page will be in court. Today, some state lawmakers are joining together to discuss the need for regulations on artificial intelligence software, specifically when it comes to voice cloning.
Fox 61's Brooke Griffin is live at the Capitol with why they say this is needed. Brooke.
Well, some of these Connecticut state leaders have used the word scary when describing this advanced artificial intelligence technology. Now, they say that it needs to have rules placed on it and they need to be enforced before this potentially gets out of control. Today, U.S. Senator Richard Blumenthal and State Senator James Maroney are warning the public about the various harmful uses of artificial intelligence technology, also known as AI. They say AI voice cloning has already been used to create voice messages to scam consumers and even banks through impersonation, which often leads to theft. Blumenthal has already issued a letter to 5 AI speech software companies asking them to take the needed steps to implement regulations that would deter abuse and protect consumers. Blumenthal presented a demonstration of this software to a tech privacy subcommittee last week using a recorded speech that sounded like his own voice.
This is not the future we want. If you were listening from home, you might have thought that voice was mine and the words from me. But in fact, that voice was not mine. The words were not mine. And the audio was an AI voice cloning software trained on my floor speeches. The remarks were written by ChatGPT.
And that meeting here is happening later today. It will be at the Capitol. We'll, of course, be there to see what they have to say. He is expected to use that same or a similar demonstration to show everyone just how dangerous and convincing this technology is. Live in Hartford, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Brooke, thank you for that report. Very interesting to hear a bit of that. Would like to hear more. This is just a crazy number. Yale University's 322nd commencement ceremony is going to happen later this morning in New Haven at the university's old campus on College Street. It's going to start around 10:30 a.m. If you're planning to be on campus today, remember, access through the old campus might be limited. You're also reminded if you're going, don't bring any bags or luggage to the ceremony, and all bags that you do bring will be subjected to a search.
Well, happening this week, officials highlighting the importance of staying safe out there on the water ahead of the big Memorial Day weekend.
It's National Safe Boating Week. Boaters are being urged to stay safe out on the water. And if you're planning on doing some boating this summer, here are some tips to keep in mind. First things first, avoid drinking alcohol. Second of all, there are free vessel safety checks you can get because you need to wear a life jacket. Most people know that. Maybe most people don't know you should file a float plan. It's also a good idea to check your fire extinguishers and fuel systems. And if you're going to be steering the boat, make sure you've taken a boating course.